I am back, and with another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 44 now of the Let's Play, and yeah, I'm just continuing right where we left off last episode. Last time we went through Laconia. Laconia. And went question mark hunting. We've just done the whole area. Because we did the kings, the two kings quest thing, and I was expecting more come from it, but they've just sent us off to 2 locations across the island. So, as we were exploring, we came across this quest, which we'll do now, and there is, I think, one of the quests is here, but I think the others, like, across the island, it's just ridiculous. But we'll probably head over there today, since we've done everything here. But yeah, no major updates, just playing some Assassin's Creed. Because yes, last episode I did rant on a bit about my scheduling and all this stuff, and whether it comes to fruition or... It won't really make much difference on YouTube, but it's more for Twitch in a way. It just helps YouTube balance out a bit more, but yeah, I won't rattle on about that, but yeah, let's enjoy and do some story stuff, like, well, quest stuff today, because we did a lot of question mark into the last episode, so yeah, as always, I hope everyone enjoys, and let's get into it.
Are you Cassandra of House Ayad?
I am.
I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agoyi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me?
I can escort your son to the camp, Master.
Good. He'll learn how to be a man like his father and brother, or he'll die trying.
Yeah, this is pretty accurate of our mums were to their sons.
But my service needs to be rewarded.
Of course, you would be paid well for your time.
And they say Spartans don't speak sweetly.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories. He must learn how to serve his nation first, and then his family.
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die bravely in the attempt. There is no greater way to honor Sparta. You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here, near the foothills of the mountains. Makarios, come here.
Hello, I'm Cassandra.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures. This way, Cassandra. The Agogi is up in the mountains, so we get in closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man would happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he is punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
I can totally... I've ripped off so many Spartan shields and whacked it in their faces. I'll probably disgrace them when I do that then.
Theoros, he's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theodos is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though Mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him.
La, ida, la, 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 or-
Kere, I bring you a new charge, trainer.
Makarios, son of Serios.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you've been in a few scrapes.
A scrape or two? 100? I like to think I've given as good as I've gotten.
Ha! Spoken like a true warrior. What say we give these summer youths a spectacle? Show them a clash of titans!
I'm no child for you to loom over. Feel no shame when you ask for mercy, old man.
You won't survive this!
One old man. He's actually getting wrecked.
Your luck is running out, Mistios. You're just flailing around.
Haha, in the pots, man.
Wow, what a battle! You fought like Atalanta!
You do fight with the strength of the gods.
Oh, there's quests here. Okay. Guess we'll continue this. But yeah, they don't show it in this, but the documentary I watched, these sort of situations, like this guy in charge, he would get very close to the kids, like really creepily close. And like these kids, they wouldn't see like women or anything for years, and they'd be stuck with like these creepy bastards that are in charge. Like they're not showing it in this, but the kids would have to be intimate with these guys all the time, and that is just so crazy.
Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh?
2 of my older students have gone missing, and I need someone I can trust to find them.
They should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes,
And
but the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
when these kids grow up and they go to when they do finally find a wife and get married, sometimes the women have to dress up like male Spartans, so it doesn't freak out the boys so much. Like when they go and do anything with their wife, it's like the first ever time, but they want it to be normal. So they've got to dress up like Spartan male soldiers. It's crazy. Like that's so weird. Like it's just insane. Like yeah. You should watch them. Like it's on YouTube. Like Timeline. Some of the documentaries on ancient Greece. It's really interesting, but crazy to think about. Like I don't think our generation could survive this period, or most periods back in the day. Really, if we were like time traveled back to these times and we were told to live this life from the get-go, I we'd be one struggling with, like, if we had the memory of the modern day, we would be freaking out. We would not be able to deal with it.
I can look for them. Tell me what I need to know. What were their last orders?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But when I went to check on them, there was no sign.
But these guys, if they got these kids killed, they'd get
What
punished.
dangers did you expect them to face?
So like they
The
really have to
students
look
learned
after
to watch
these
for
kids.
wolves and bears, but I saw no spoor.
Perhaps a different sort of beast.
The two students who are missing are called Akamas and Theoros.
Theoros? Makarios' brother?
The same. I fear I have failed the magistrate.
I'll look at the campsite and see what I can find.
Yeah. Oh man, this game is really good. They've definitely done their homework somewhat. Like, they're not going to talk about the kids getting raped by their masters and everything, but that stuff happened as well.
A burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise.
Is it his brother, maybe?
A lost
Dunno.
shield. That is a bad omen. Signs of battle. A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or something. Must be the other
How
boy.
did he... How did that guy, he was trying to look for this stuff, not come out with anything? Or did he mention a body? That's like a big thing to miss.
A trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros.
Cave.
Found him.
How did you fucking find him? Bullshit. It doesn't make no sense.
This area will be well defended.
Think we should have waited before killing those hostages. I don't know. Some part of me thinks
Yeah, we've been in before.
we need to kill them slowly, painfully, flaying a bit here and there every day.
Now that's
Why are you here? Fuck
God, be good. Please untie me.
Where's the
Have
kids?
mercy. Cut me
Thought,
free.
thought I heard him.
My gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Your brother worships you, and will be overjoyed to see you.
Makarios, has the time come for him to join the Agogi already?
Yes, he already studies with trainer Iatrocles.
Curse all of Olympus. He isn't ready for this.
The world is tough, but if we look out for those we love, we can shield them from at least a little harm.
I do not know that I can face my brother. All my brothers, again.
Of course you can. Makarios worships you. But you can use that love to fuel your bravery and defeat your fear. Retrieve your shield from where you left it and return to the Agogi. Soon you'll embrace your brother again.
Thank you, my friend. I will. Please, tell my mother that her sons will do the family proud.
This is cool. I like this. This is nice. Oh, fuck you, my prick. And let's save it. How many hours have we done? 60. Oh, 59. Probably in the 60 now. 61 hours, almost 62. God damn. We've done a lot of time in 42, 43, 44 episodes then. God. Sorry for these episodes being so long. Really am. It's weird to just stop now, this Let's Play. Or even have a break. I suppose I could do at some point maybe, like, say I wanted to give this game a bit of breathing room, maybe that's how I could upload some Sea of Thieves. I'm still going to upload them as a random sort of mock episode, but maybe I could do it like that one day. To be honest, I don't think it's going to take us that much longer to complete this. Like, I'm not 100% sure what I'll play after this, or if I'm going to do the DLCs or anything. We'll have to see. I'd like to get as much of this done as possible, because I am still enjoying it. But then a part of me is like, I would like to see some new stuff to the on my channel. Yeah, I can't wait till we get to 99 so we can upgrade all our gear. So it definitely needs doing. Oh, we did take out the wolf boss fight thing last episode. Is that everything? Oh yeah, we got a good back.
Have you lost your senses?
And it's like a proper city. When I keep looking at this Lyconia, like the main city, it's like a modern day city with how many lights they've got set up. Be awesome if this thing could fly. It'd be stupid, but cool. Or glide even, that'd be awesome.
What do you have to share with me, Misty?
Makarios is well placed at the Agogi. The trainer, Iatrocles, will be a hard taskmaster, but he will grow strong and brave.
God's willing, he'll find a way to endure and thrive. It is not easy to send one's heart into the world.
He's eager and bright, and he has Theoros there to guide and inspire him. They will support each other.
You demonstrate the wisdom of Athena, Eagle Bearer. You are a blessing to this family. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle Bearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Zamia, and Zefxo.
Who is this farm owner?
Oh, okay. I
Laniki
guess we'll
runs
do all
the
this.
farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her Ilotes.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Damia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zefxo?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the
That sounds a
Dioscuri
bit
watch
dirty.
over your path.
I think she wants something. Netflix and chill. Okay, cool. We've got some stuff to do. I guess we'll work on this today. We might not make it to that new area if we do all this. Well, new area, like the area that I was going to do for like the main story, but if we're going to do this episode, we'll probably do it next episode maybe. Depends on how long these take. There's quite a few. Oh dear, boys. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Getting a bit tired.
O Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle Bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Cassandra.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the drums. Last one there's a wounded goat.
Where are we going? Fucking just could. Not exactly a thrilling race, is it?
Glad you could
I'll
make
get
it.
you next time.
Now we'll race horses. But not like they do in athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have Elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way.
Oh my god.
Ride on.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta.
God.
Ready? Go!
Jesus. They don't hide it, do they? I'm just curious. Is it like,
Are you trying to kill me?
oh, what's the point of racing when you can't go any faster than this? It's so stupid because they're just trotting. I get it with the running maybe, but even that's like... It's so strange.
And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zophorus?
Not
What
bad.
on earth?
But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
The secret is, by teaching a skill to someone else, you're also improving your own technique. That's the only way you'll both reach peak performance.
You'll have to show me your technique.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird
Hey.
follow you everywhere?
Icarus?
Make way!
Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora.
It's just a bit awkward, isn't it? Like, because my interpretation of this character is she's a bit young for Cassandra. I don't know. Kind of weird that they want to make a romantic thing. That's why I've gone through with it, because I'm just curious. Because you'd think that her like, she looks like a teenager. You'd think her character would be like, no, but I don't know.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Cassandra.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Cassandra. If you've got some energy left.
I'm your teacher. You're my student. And besides, your mother would not be pleased. But I'm glad I impressed you with my teaching.
Thanks, Cassandra. You inspired me to train harder. Thanks, Cassandra. You inspired me to train harder.
Yeah, it just didn't feel right, like... God, well, considering Cassandra had sex with... I think we... Did we go through with the... You know when we had that quest with that old lady? Did we... I think we did go through with it, didn't we? Sleeping with the old lady. Ah, so we've leveled up, so we could... Could level up at some... Level our gear up at some point now. Yeah, we're continuing these quests. So maybe we'll upgrade our gear, because we don't need to. I don't feel like my gear's too low or anything. It'd be nice to just get it up at some point. Nice one, it got us. She's wearing the same dress as that other lady.
Magistrate Xanthi told me that you've been having trouble with your farm.
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are wilted and covered in spots. The gods would never let this happen if they were happy. It's my godless Ilotes, I tell you. You're a messenger of Zeus. You show them the light.
I'll find out what's happening.
Oh, thank Zeus. My Ilotes, Tefta and Maron, they work the fields, but they do not respect the gods. Teach them.
I haven't seen other farms in the area with blighted crops. What could be causing the difference?
The grain grew in short and dry. Then the animals started to grow ill. Obvious signs of displeasing Persephone or her mother. Maron claims the animals have been poisoned, but I have no enemies to speak of.
What makes you blame your Ilotes for the blight? Have they tampered with the plants and animals?
They do not worship as you and I do. I thank Demeter for all she gives us at the end of each day, but they just reap the bounty of her hard work.
So, it's divine intervention.
What else dictates our fates? Ugh, Tefta won't stop babbling about the soil. Thinks I overwork my farm. Idiot woman. As if this farm hasn't been in my family for generations.
I'll go talk with your Ilotes and see what they know.
I remember something like this.
Mistios.
Here, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail, could he was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade every few swings. Something more sturdy would make it go faster.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new home?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. I'll look for one.
Is that it? You can't walk up here just to get that? What? I thought you'd want me to go like into town and buy some for him, but
This should make digging easier.
okay.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade for the past few weeks. Last time I had water like that was when I was downriver from a blacksmith.
Thank you. Mauled to death. May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this. Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste.
Yep, we've killed the Minotaur, but now we're clearing dead bodies out of the lake. Great. It's like that in the Witcher 3 games. They're out of the water. Oh, they've got to be on a specific point. Ugh. Why? It's so stupid. It says out the... Carry the bodies out the river. They're out the river, so... Just... Ugh. I'm coming back over here for nothing.
Ah, that smell is going to linger on me. At least the river runs clear now.
There you go, cleaned off. Maybe The Witcher 3 would be good after this. I did start that a little while ago, but I never finished it. I got to like... I finished the Baron quest line, and I did some uploads on that, like the clips I used to do. But then I stopped. Because I think I was switching between that and Control, and I think I got just whelmed with like just that sort of type of game.
I heard that the crops haven't been producing this season.
Laniki expects more crops every year. The soil needs to rest.
So there could be nothing else causing crop shortage?
I didn't say that.
You know more than you're saying.
My stomach aches and it's hard to concentrate. It's a shame that there's no mint around to chew.
Where would I get mint?
The master keeps dried herbs up at the house.
You can't get mint for yourself because...
The master keeps all the medicine. I can pick and dry the herbs, but I'm not allowed any for myself.
I'll go find some mint for you. Here you go. The herbs you needed.
Fresh is better for my stomach, but since the blight, dried is all we have left. The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before. My old master lost his whole farm to it. I'll never forget this smell.
The back of the farm. I'll take a look.
Guess we burn... Did we burn hay bales or something? I remember something about burning... like hay bales. Maybe not.
It's a wonder anything grows in this field with all this mess crushing the plants. Tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to make sure of ending this blight.
Yeah. Burns contaminated crops. Oh, is it these? Oh, yeah, yeah. I was about to go and burn the crops that were.
I can't believe I have to tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger.
Yeah. I kind of want to blow that up. She's okay with that.
Seized crops have been burned, and the river is cleared. That should be the last of the blight.
Oh, you truly are God-sent. What was the cause of the rot?
You were so busy looking to the sky that you ignored what was in front of you. The gods are not responsible for cleaning the fields or the river. That's on you.
What? You dare? Xanthi said you are an agent of Zeus, but you are a false champion as godless as my Ilotes. Get out from here!
The poison in your fields is nothing compared to the poison in your heart.
Just ignore her. Zeus will recognize his mistake in choosing a champion soon enough. Just ignore her. Zeus will recognize his mistake in choosing a champion soon enough.
Oh, stupid bitch. Right, these have been pretty nice quests, to be honest. For sure, it's not as epic as fighting off the Minotaur and everything, but it's quite chill.
They'll be on high alert here.
So it kind of makes up for like the emptiness of like the question mark hunting. I thought I'd be doing that for a few episodes, but there hasn't been too much filler in these maps, and I don't know whether it's better or worse, but this feels a bit emptier than some of the other locations we've been to. But it's probably one of the prettiest locations though. But if they're replacing that with like more story, like quests like these, then I think that's probably better. Because I do like the quests in this game, even though it's the classic. Go here, do that. Go here, do that, or and come back to me, sort of stuff. But I like it. I think it's. I kind of like that. It's like old school sort of RPG, classic sort of stuff. I know that it's not really innovating on anything, but I just like that sort of classic NPC quest, where it's basic and just weird and strange. Like you're making this goddess-like character clean up your farm, like really? Like, yeah, I'd even like imagine if one of these people told Edward Kenway to do this. Like he'd have a whole, he'd have a hissy fit.
Would you? Me? Yes, I am.
Words do you know, Justice? Your hair must have been woven by Athena. Your body is like a sculpture made by the masters. And your arms look so strong. Strong enough to...
Strong enough to...
Strong enough to carry this basket to my husband, Kalibos.
Oh, right. The magistrate mentioned you.
Yeah, I said last time, because I'm doing this episode right after last episode, there's been a few thunderstorms lately. So if for some reason this episode randomly ends, it might be because of a blackout or something. So yeah,
it'll be easy to carry.
It was okay last
Thank you
time.
so much. Let me know if you need anything.
Where might I find Kalibos?
He's an important general. His unit is
Probably
stationed in the northeast near the fort of Presai, down by the beach.
What's in the basket?
What any man would need on the eve of battle to win the respect of the gods. Please, Eagle Bearer, it would give him an edge over his enemies.
I'll help with your delivery. Oh, this is heavy. What's in here? Bricks?
Cassandra's an absolute machine. This is what you like. For me, like, there's a lot of things coming out lately that are trying to push strong female characters in films and TVs. Like recently, Black Widow film. It was okay, but it wasn't brilliant. Like, it is a bit. Like, it's a film that should have happened 10 years ago, and it would have probably been a lot better. But like, I think Kevin Feige said, like, they were going to use it. I don't know whether I mentioned it in a previous Assassin's Creed video, to be honest, but they said, like, they were going to add at the end of the Black Widow film, is a deleted scene from Civil War with her and Tony Stark, and that was going to be like Tony Stark was going to give her the jet that would lead into Infinity War, and well, that was the whole idea, but they said they didn't go ahead with that because Black Widow doesn't need the girls. Doesn't need the boys. That's what he said. And that's to me messed up, but it makes her character so much weaker that she can't stand alongside Tony Stark when she's just as interesting or as cool as Tony Stark. But just because it's so strange that it's the Marvels, they're going in the wrong direction with strong female characters, because for me Cassandra's like one of my favourite characters when it comes to this stuff, because she's not asking for any help, she's just her male equivalent, and that's what a lot of films are trying to do. Instead of making them like female characters but like really female and celebrating being female, what they're doing in more recent shows and everything, they're making women masculine, and it just doesn't look or seem right to me. It look like fair enough if it's the way they are, but it just doesn't. You can see that they're trying to just take male mannerisms and put it on a female, and that's not how it is. Whereas Cassandra here, she's still feminine, but she's strong as well. But she's not like a female strong. She's not Alexios, but a female character. I don't see that. I see Cassandra as a Cassandra. In a way, I see Alexios being more Cassandra-like in a way. I don't know why I see that, but yeah.
Amistios? Well met. What brings you to our camp?
You are Kalibos? Your wife sent me to deliver this package. I think it might be some kind of offering.
Zevxo is a good woman. She's gifted me with a basket fit for Dionysos.
Earthly pleasures? She made it sound like it was a case of life and death.
A deathly hangover, maybe. Boys, we're having a good night. Care to join us, friend?
Are you sure you want your soldiers this intoxicated while in the field?
Oh, I must have misjudged you. Are you not also a Spartan? The only thing we're better at than fighting is drinking.
I see your point. I never say no to good wine and good company.
I expected no less from you.
Why not? It's a nice shot.
Could someone pass the water skin?
Oh, could someone pass my head? I think I left it farther down the beach.
Surely this is the after effects of the mushrooms. I remember the chicken coop. I remember the farmer's field. I do not remember building a Trojan horse.
What?
It was just here when I woke up.
We offer it to the gods for safe passage across the seas. Boys, let's move this down to the beach.
Did you hear? Some Athenian was caught trying to steal our supplies.
Oh shit. Oh shit! This is cool!
I can't believe they fell for that.
Hey! You got him. Well done, boys. Did well there.
I once boasted to a friend that I was a better tactician
That's
than
a cool
Odysseus
mission.
himself. Today I was proven wrong.
You live to fight another day.
I think I remember something
Learn from
like this,
this.
but
Please thank my wife for her festive gift.
I don't know if I should thank her or curse her.
it's quite cool. That was a cool mission. Cat might start meowing now. But I'm not letting him out. No. Not going out in a thunderstorm. How simple must he be? That's the last one, isn't it? No. It's raining and thunder and lightning. How stupid my cat must be. No. No. Hey, come and chill out. Yeah, fuck you, bear. That was a cool mission, like the whole... I think I definitely remember something like that happening before. But it's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. But it would have been more fun if, like, the alcohol... Like, I chose to drink. It would have been a bit cooler if that was still affecting me, like... a blurry vision or something. No. No. Sorry. I would let him out, but he's not going out in the rain. It's just stupid. Especially if it's thunder and lightning. What I'll do is I'll mute my mic when I get to a mission. No. No. It's raining and it's horrible. What do you want to go out for? No. Absolutely tipping it down. Do we have a problem? Oh dear. I love my cat, but he is a pain in the ass. Just like the cat I got in Sea of Thieves. That's a pain in the ass as well. Because when you like in Sea of Thieves, when you're trying to dig a bit of treasure. What are you doing? He slipped off a fucking chair then. But like in Sea of Thieves, the cat in that, when you're trying to dig a bit of dirt, like where the treasure is, the cat would sit in the exact spot you want to dig. And you can't dig through it. Like he's like you can't be edit either. Shame. But
can I help you?
the cat won't move. And you've got to pick up the cat, move it, and then quickly get to your location again. I don't know whether to keep this, just in case.
Enjoy your day, Vistios.
Just in case they, in that mission they say, oh no, don't buy. Fucking idiot.
Have a good day.
Just in case, I have any items that this quest requires.
You are the Eagle Bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the Eagle Bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I'd bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the Temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
Perseus? I know his story well, as if we were cousins, both raised at the base of Mount Olympus. Do not fear. I will hold your children fast with my tail.
I don't know it. I gotta fucking believe that. I'm gonna guess. Can I talk to her again?
Go on, Eagle Bearer. My children wait inside the Temple of Dionysus Kolonatas.
I might fuck this up.
Hello, I'm...
Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you. Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story. Let us sing with the voice of the goddess about the exploits of brave Perseus and noble Pegasus. The great god of the sea, Poseidon, visited a mortal woman, Sarah, a fisherman's daughter. The god of the sea frolicked with her in the shape of a dolphin, and she knew his love.
Ugh. Is this a kissing story?
Relax, I'm just setting it up. Soon, Sarah gave birth to a child, the half-blood hero Perseus.
I thought Perseus' mother's name was Danae, like my sister.
Yeah, and his father was Zeus.
Well, that's true in some versions. Anyway, at some point, baby Perseus fell off a boat and almost drowned. A kindly old couple, Amphitryon
I've
and
no
Alcmene,
clue.
found Perseus in the sea and brought him to their farm in Smalpolis, taking him as their son.
What about his mom, my namesake?
Shh, listen. Mira was angry though, and sent snakes to kill the baby. But Perseus was too strong, and he strangled the snakes in his crib, revealing his godly nature.
That doesn't sound right.
There are different ways to tell the story, you know.
I'm sorry.
This story is for the crows?
When Perseus grows up, he travels to Iope and falls in love at first sight with the beautiful Princess Andromeda. However, Andromeda's mother boasts that her daughter is more beautiful than the goddess Thetis, offending her.
Never say you are better than the gods.
Thetis proclaims that Andromeda must be
was
sacrificed to the gods, or else the whole city of Iope will be destroyed.
I don't think that's right. Wasn't Andromeda an Ethiopian
Maybe not.
princess?
Hush! Perseus asks his grandmother Tala how to save his love. She turns into a manta ray and says to save Andromeda, he must bring back curly hair of gold, fit for the king of the mountains, who yet owns less than the humblest Elot.
I don't know that riddle. It's too hard!
It was hard for Perseus too, but eventually he figured it out.
How?
He just did is all. Perseus figured out what he needed. The golden fleece of the winged ram. Said to be
I'm
guarded
just
by a
guessing it,
monster who
guys.
could turn any
I should have asked
stone.
that woman to help.
Luckily, Perseus was blessed by the gods, and he was guided by Athena's golden-geared owl to the monster's lair.
Athena's golden owl? That's dumb. Sounds cute. I want one.
And armed with the vorpal sword from mighty Olethros, he faced the snake-necked, large-headed, shaggy-maned, stony-gazed Katovlepas.
No! Huh?
Perseus avoided the Katovlepas' killing gaze and snicked the sword, lopping off the creature's head.
Ew!
He grabbed the golden fleece and wrapped the Katovlepas' head in it. Then flew back home astride winged Pegasus to save Andromeda, who was about to be eaten by the Kraken. He used the deadly head to turn the Kraken to stone.
Wait! The what? What's a kraken?
Like a giant squid?
Don't you mean the sea monster Ketos?
Pretty sure Homer said, release the Kraken, not release the Ketos.
You just made that
What?
up.
I was about to joke about that. I was about to do that from Pirates. What?
Perseus traveled to Argos with his
I
family.
don't get it.
One
I've
day
fucked this
competed
up
in the
anyway.
Great Athletic Games. He hurled the discus, and his throw was so great that it shot into the stands and struck King Acrisius. So doing, Perseus killed his grandfather and fulfilled the prophecy.
Hurrah! You can't escape your fate.
In the end, Perseus and Andromeda settled in Mycenae as king and queen, and had 7 sons and 2 daughters, the Perside.
Wow, that was so wrong and so boring. You are a sticky storyteller, and that story was boom!
I am sorry for your audience, Eagle Bearer. Though from what I heard, it did sound like you deviated somewhat from the traditional tale.
Apologies.
Yep. Fuck that, didn't I? But there's no consequence for it. I just guessed it. End of days, okay. We totally thought that. Yeah, we'll do these quests and then there's like this one more quest. I think we'll do that next time. There's this one here. We'll do that next time. Because I think that's something to do with the Olympic thing. I think. But we'll do that next time. Sorry about my cat. Really, I'll deal with it. Oh, if we're only doing this, it should be finished soon. Apologies. Usually I would chuck him out, but I just can't. I'm not having him come out in wet and horrible later. So I put like some fleece stuff, because I do it every month. And he's not going to go out in the rain with freshly put fleece stuff on just to be for it to wash away. Waste of money. Yeah, waste of money. You don't pay for it, do you? God, I'd do anything to be a cat myself. He gets everything. Food. Doesn't have to worry about anything. Bills. Nothing. Gets everything all handed to him. But he still finds stuff to moan about. Don't ya? Absolute moan. Fucking arsehole. Absolute arsehole, ain't ya? Love him though. Little buddy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Big mouth.
Thank you for aiding all of us in Pitana. Stories of you will live amongst us for many years.
I help where I can. But thank you.
A reward for all your help.
Is that it? I thought there would be more with her and her sons and everything. That was kind of pointless. Like, she didn't need to say, go and help these people. Quest should have just popped up after her quest, maybe. Oh, that's what happened, but... kind of weird that she wanted to do stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll do this one next time, because... I don't want this episode to become... my last episode was really long. So I don't want this to be... anywhere as long as that. So we'll find a good place to finish off. Yeah, that should do. I think that's a good place to end off. Bit of a busy episode, a bit more quest oriented today. But next time we'll do that one quest here. And then maybe make our way down to that one. Hang on, we'll just check. Where do we need to go? I think it's boat. It begins with a B. We need to go down here to that. Where is it? Boat here. I think down here. So I'm thinking we'll sail down there and begin that thing, because that might be a nice fun little trip to just get there and then start working on that area. But yeah, it's ever so fun. I love this series. I know it's a long thing, and I know that maybe the way I play it does drag things out, going question mark hunting. But in a way, it's you know what it's reminding me of? Even though my commentary is a bit crap sometimes, but it's a bit like a podcast where because of how open it is and how we're just going from place to place or quest to quest, I can just talk about anything really in between, or talk about the game itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be or Assassin's Creed all the time. But it's a bit like a podcasty sort of Let's Play in a way. Just how open it is and how I can talk in it compared to the other Let's Plays, because in say a State of Decay, it's more about focusing on the saviours or something. Grounded, it's focusing on the base building or what we're doing next. Or Fallout 76, it's Fallout 76. And then with Halo recently, it's mostly Halo. And it's going to be focusing on the story. So it's a blend of just me talking about what's going on and then enjoying this game as well. And it means that this series I'm going to take my time with it. That's it. I'm not going to rush through it and not enjoy it, because if I rush through it, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Whereas this, for me, it's enjoying the world and just enjoying the game, and just rushing through it because of a let's play, it's not doing the game justice or people watching it. I know that some episodes, maybe you might think, I don't want to watch you going to each question mark and stuff like that, but it's just the game, innit? It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and if I weren't doing this, it's not playing the game. It's not like the older Assassin's Creed games where you could go from mission to mission quite happily. Like, I tried playing like this with Black Flag, and it actually worked really nicely, because you forget in Black Flag, when you travel from one location to another on your ship, it's a few weeks. It's the same with this. It's technically a few weeks per travel. And if you just go from point A to point B all the time, it feels like instant. It's not like a really big time gap of days or anything. But when you play it a bit of a slower pacing, it's a bit more, you understand when they're talking, like it's been a while, adventurer, stuff like that. It makes a bit more sense, and it works really well when you do the collector hunts and all the side stuff before a quest in Black Flag. I'd recommend people try that, because it's actually really satisfying doing a location and getting it all completed and then focusing on the next quest, because it feels like it's took you days to get to that point. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here for today. There'll be more Assassin's Creed in the next few days. Check out Halo tomorrow. And yesterday should have been some Halo. Yeah. And then today and yesterday should have been State of Decay, I think. Yeah. So check them out. Hopefully I ain't done them yet. Streaming wise, I'll do the Fallout 76. And the days after that, I'll do the State of Decay that would appear up today on YouTube. But I'm going to leave it here for today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I shall see you all in the next one.